Hello YouTube, this is my C++ Minecraft clone, and in this stream I'm going to start off with a summary of what happened in the previous streams, because a lot happened. At the end of the stream we'll do a summary what happened in this particular stream, and in total all of this should be in 3 hours work today. Let's start right up with the summary. What's up, Alex? I think you were the first chatter yesterday as well. I think I remember you, Alex. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, let's do a summary. Quite a lot happened. I don't know from where to even start. But let's start with the most biggest difference from before. Biggest difference is the texture pack. We are using Faithful 64 by 64 texture pack, and we are compiling it at runtime, the texture pack. You can see the texture atlas to the top left, instead of having to manually create the atlas every time. This is the biggest change, and today as well, we will try a new texture pack. We will try a new texture pack. And what else did we do? The other biggest change is we added lava. That's the other biggest change. And the other cool thing is we have animations, but not any kind of animations. We're actually using the MC meta files. They are extra JSON text files that describe how the animation actually should work like. So if we go into blocks, here lava, no, it's in the texture folder. We are inside of the models folder. So textures block, here lava, and here lava steel. This is a text file. We are reading this JSON text file, we're parsing it, and we're actually using it. And so here, this is how the order of the frames should go for the animation of the lava, and we're actually using that information to render the lava. Like, this is very cool. This is the other big change that happened from the previous streams. This is the other big change, and it's not only the lava. Every texture that has an animation, we are actually using that animation. So for the portal as well, we are animating it. Look at how cool the portal is. Look at how cool the portal is. But it's not transparent, but we'll figure it out like we always do. We always manage to figure it out. And we have the fire. The fire is also cool. The animation is finally working like it should be. What's up, everyone? We have 10 million people here live at the studio. What's up, guys? How is your day? We have all the animations, and we added extra blocks. It's difficult to make it transparent, but we will do it at some point. We added some extra blocks, the sea lantern, and look at, even the sea lantern is a bit animated. It has a little bit, like I noticed it in the Minecraft clone that it has animation. I didn't know that, but since we're doing it automatically, we have it as a nice bonus. We added the crying obsidian. I don't know for what it's used, but a viewer told me to add it and I added it. Listen to viewers. And then the enchantment table, which doesn't have a book. And we added the skulk, which the animation is not fully complete. Like, the speed is fine. It's used for spawn anchors. Ah, nice. The animation speed is fine, but we're missing some animation frames because they need to be generated through code. They need to be interpolated. Oh, Petsa, how are you? I'm excited for today. That's the only difference from the Minecraft, from the original Minecraft. And also, this lava, we started spawning it in the nether biome. In the nether biome we started spawning it, and here is the actual lava. Look at here, we have the regular plains inside of the lava. And the actual thumbnail is here with the obsidians. here with the obsidians. Yeah, and here is the thumbnail. How far do you plan to... I don't have an end goal. However far we take it. We make the nether dimension. Does fluids work? So many questions, guys. Like, chill. Fluids do not work. I just have the mesh itself. But I plan to have fluids be like the snow just as a start. Just as a start, to have something to implement, we'll have the fluids be like the snow. So imagine you put a bucket of fluids, it will start like this, and then it will go like this, lower. The fluids will be like this and will not be like this. It will not be like this. But this will be temporary. This will be temporary. Let's remove the texture pack here. I don't want here to have a texture pack. Yeah, because OBS cannot handle all the encoding. Was the lava gate fixed if you put it on top of another one? It's still just like we left it. I haven't done, like, I don't work off stream. I stream all my progress. So whatever bugs we have from the previous stream, they get left out here. They get left out here. But we can easily solve it. Let me think about it. So, oh yeah, and so for this stream, now we summarized the stream. We need to set a goal and start working on it because we'll have to do a summary again soon enough. Wait, I've never noticed the fluids did that smooth spread. We need to set a goal for what to do until the next summary comes. Can you add lava, snow layer, fluid system? The lava is broken, by the way. Thank you for telling me. You could work on dimension. Yeah, let's decide on a goal. I wanted the first goal. My want is to change the texture. I want to change the texture because it's very easy to do. I want to test a different texture and then we'll actually set a goal. Until we decide on a goal, I want to change the texture, but we need to pick a texture. What texture to use? And we can use whatever texture we want. We can use whatever texture we want. Like, I assume we can use any texture we want. I assume that. What is plastic texture pack? Plastic. We have trapdoors in the Java clone. Plastic texture pack. Where so fast the game programming, you make an order. Okay, this is the plastic texture pack. What else? Somebody from yesterday mentioned the texture pack, but now I've lost it. Can you add a texture pack that has bigger resolution? We are currently using 64 by 64. If you make this public, you cannot make it in Rust. It's a big project. Primes HD textures. Primes HD. Primes HD textures. What else? Do you think Visual Studio needs for a project like this? I don't get what you mean. What other texture pack? What other texture pack should we try? Like, we currently have Fateful. We're currently using Fateful. And it shouldn't be paid, it should be free. We want a free one. Yes, it was up. I remember you from previous streams. This is the Fateful texture pack and it's 64 by 64. I want a new one. I want a new texture pack. Trailers vision. Trailers vision. Oh, a free 32 by 32, that's perfect. Programmer art. Programmer art. But this is art fix. Programmer art. This as well. Programmer art plus. We already did bare bones. We already did it. Okay, let's use one of these. Which ones? Which ones to try first? Oh, does this use? Oh, this use a shader. Probably. Yeah, shader. We cannot do a shader, man. Come on, man. This is... But I'll save it for another time. We cannot... We don't have a shader. Let's download and see what it has. Let's download and see what it has. If we manage to use shaders, that would be very cool. Let's download it. And let's see. Okay, let's try this one. Primes HD textures. If we manage to use this, that would be amazing, man. Yeah, okay, it works without shaders. But what if we manage to use the shaders as well? What if we manage to use the shaders as well? That would be super cool. Let's extract it somewhere. Maybe in the downloads. Yeah, let's extract it. Yeah, do you need to manually change the textures? Well, I need to like download and put them there in the clone. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Minecraft. Optifine. What's this? Create a texture use. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's try this texture and we'll just use the textures block folder. We'll just use the block folder. We'll just use that. So what I need to do is here, resources, blocks, and no textures. Can we finish the redstone part? No. Yeah, this is the folder. Let's temporarily just rename it because I like Faithful. Faithful, because I like it. Oh, what's going on? I'm trying to import a new texture, and this is the new texture. This is the new texture. What version is it? Is it 64 or 32? It's 32. I need to make some changes. Here, let's make static. Let's static const integer scale. And here, before it was 4. I need to scale textures, coordinates. Hello from Twitch, what's up? That modify the models. Then I just need to change the models as well. Like I'm using the JSON files. It's not that big of an issue here. The only problem is I'm doing it slightly differently here. If it has a parent, I put it like this .json, but I can easily change it. I'm also Bulgarian. What's up? I want to use this scale right now. In order to use the texture pack, I need to scale it because usually it's 16 by 16 by default. We need to make few changes to have support for the texture pack. Like if we run it now, let's see what we get, but it will be it will not run properly right now. We need to make changes. It will not run properly. And guys, just so you know, we have a bad weather. And at any moment I could lose the stream. So just so you know, if I lose the stream, it's because we have a storm right now. Yeah, like I told you guys, we need to make changes in order to use the texture. Let me think about it. Yeah, it's inside of the cube mesh template, and here I multiply by the scale. Hey bro, your work is inspiring, thank you man. So world scale, and we need to multiply in some other place as well, inside of world. When we animate the atlas here, we need to use the current scale, and now this should be how much? It should be 2, the scale. From 16 to 32, it's multiplied by 2. And this should make everything work. Probably. We'll see. Let's see what the call stack has a problem with. This is probably the animations. Create texture atlas. Okay, this is when we're creating the texture atlas. What's the issue? What's the issue? This is the most annoying part with C++ is when we get an error. It's not well described what the actual error is. Let me think about it. Creating texture atlas. What would be the issue? How many images do we have? 1751 images is the texture pack. And at which index are we? 276. And which image is this? Which image is this that's causing me problems? This is iterator first. I need to go in debug. Let's go in debug. I don't think he'll be able to release it. Yeah, let's see what the issue is here. This is ancient debris site N. Which one is this? Ancient debris site N. This one. Oh, it's this one. Oh, that's the issue, because this is for the shaders. This is not a texture, this is for the shaders. Yeah, this is the specular maybe, and this is the normals, so that you can have the cool shaders. Yeah, I get it. And that's why I'm having the issue. Look at it. Every texture has like this, the same name with a /n as well. And I need to ignore that file as of now. I need to ignore that file. But if we manage to use shaders, that would be very awesome, man. That would be very awesome. If we manage to use shaders. So let's ignore files that end with $-n and $-s. Let's ignore those files. Specular, height, and metallic. So we need to ignore a third file as well, is what you're saying. Yeah, this is the normals. This is specular. And what's the height? What would be the height one? What would be the height one? Like, what is this $-if? Let's just load them and see. To add orbital tricannons. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Let's ignore those files. How would I ignore them? If can I do like if it contains it? I thought it was normal, so specular. We're adding withers. Come on. Let me think about it. How to ignore these files? I could do regex. I could do std. Let's have it be here. File name equals. And here I want to ignore the extension. File name without extension. And we get the file name here. And here was the issue. From SC string to const char. Like this. And so now we have the file name. And we need to check if the last two characters, if file name, how can we do substring? Substring from where we start and the count. So we do file name size -2 and the count is 2. If type equals this, and if the type is like we're writing something quick and dirty, don't worry about it, just so we can quickly test the texture pack. I don't want to write a lot of code for this. If it's ~n or s, we continue. We can even do it before this, even here we can do it. We can do it even here. So here let's use the path. And here from the path we get the file name without the extension. And we are checking if it has ~n or s. If so, we ignore it. I'm quite confused. That's normal. That's normal to be confused because you're like, this is a big project. It's normal to be confused. Redstone does dot. And it doesn't have the redstone does texture probably. Redstone dust dot. Yeah, it doesn't have the redstone dust dot texture for some reason. It doesn't have all the textures for some reason. Then what do we do in that case? I need to fall back on something. Let's just do it here. We are missing the comparator. Let's bring it back. And let's bring back this one. Let's bring back the campfire. We're missing quite a lot of them, actually. I don't know why all of these are missing. All the redstone textures are missing for some reason. Okay, let's run it again. Another texture. The nether portal is missing as well. What? Then it's not all the blocks, it's some kind of a demo version. Probably. It's some kind of a demo version. Nether portal. Yeah, it doesn't have the nether portal. Let's delete this texture. Let's delete it. It doesn't have all the files. This texture. This is some kind of a demo. Yeah, free version. Oh, come on. Some kind of a free version. That sucks. Let's switch to a different texture. What's this one? Trailers version. What's trailers version? Oh, it to look like the trailers. Yo, let's download it. Let's try this version. Let's bring out the blocks. And this is the texture pack. Textures block. Let's move it here. And hopefully it has all the textures. Hopefully it has all the textures. Let's run it. Any moment now. What's the issue here? Oh, what's the resolution? What's the resolution? The resolution is 16 by 16 probably. Yeah, 16 by 16. I need to change the scale of the world. Scale here to be 1. And now it should work. Oh, what's the issue now? Oh, we are looking for an animation and we don't have the image for it. We don't have the texture for the animation for some reason. That's for the magma. That's for the magma. Okay, let's search up magma. Yeah, this is it. And what's this file? Yeah, it's using some kind, it's using frames, but here this magma is just this. It's not the animation. This is not the animation. And that's causing me problems. Let's open it in Aspirite. Yeah, it's just a single block. Like, let's remove this file. Because it's looking for animation and it cannot find it. Yeah, we deleted it. And let's restart. Okay. Is this the debug version? Yeah, that's the debug version. Let's do the release version because it's faster. The leaves are just like in what you call it, the bare bones. The leaves are just like in bare bones. Is this the bare bones? It looks a lot like the bare bones one. And this is the lava. Okay, let's do a summary. Bare bones is inspired by the trailers. Let's do a summary because it's been like around 30 minutes. And I'll say what the goal is. So basically, we tried a few textures. I wanted to, since we support texture packs, we dynamically create the atlas. I decided it would be cool if every stream has a different texture pack. And so we were using Faithful, which is 64 by 64, and we started exploring for a new texture pack just for this stream to use. And viewers suggested a few textures. We tried this one, which has shaders, but it's some kind of a free version. It's missing the redstone texture, and so we scrapped this idea. And I downloaded the trailers version. And now we're using the trailers version texture pack. We're now using it. That's kind of the summary and the goal. The goal is to land on a texture that we like and continue on with the actual development. Because I wanted to have a different texture pack every stream. That's why I decided to do a new one today. So right now the goal is to decide which texture pack to use. That's kind of the goal for the next 30 minutes. And that's the summary of what happened so far. Yeah, this is the anvil. What else? This is the rails. Prime Sage is still in development. The paid versions are the only high resolutions of the okay, it's still in development. Okay. This is the skulk. It's kinda animating. Check the glass. Okay, this is the glass. Can design random. Yeah, this is the glass, but it's the same. It's nothing special. Yeah, I'll use this as a thumbnail for this stream. I'll use this as a thumbnail. There, I switched the thumbnail. What else? This is the snow. And what about the nether? It's a lot like the bare bones. This is the lava. Why is the redstone not red? Don't worry about it. Looks like a pearl noise simulation and not an animation. Well, that's what I have. Sorry, man. That's the texture pack. Like, what do you want me to do? That's the texture pack. That's the texture pack. Just watch the last video. We making the nether already before survival. The videos are quite behind. Like the live streams are quite ahead. Let's see if we can use a different one. Maybe programmer art. Programmer art plus. Original look of Minecraft. Yeah, let's do this one. 21.4 and download. Let's use this texture pack. Let's delete the old one. This is the what was it? This was the trailer one. And now we're using the new one. This is programmer art texture pack. And what resolution is it? I think it's 32. Yeah, it's 32. So I need to do scaling of the world by 2. There shouldn't be a memory leak. There shouldn't be one. And it's missing the redstone dust again. For some reason. Okay, I have an idea. This is what we're going to do. We will copy just the regular Minecraft textures. We'll copy the regular ones. And we'll replace them. And the ones that are missing they'll be just the regular ones. But there will be different resolution. That doesn't work. Okay, then so we're falling back to the trailer version. Sadly. We fall back to the trailer version. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. But the problem is, my fallback is 16 by 16 and the texture is 32 by 32. I cannot do the fallback, sadly. We're just going to use the trailer one. We're just going to use the trailer one. And we'll figure out tomorrow something else. Would you recommend studying computer science in Bulgaria? I cannot answer that. I don't want to discourage people from going to uni because it's my personal opinion. So I'm going to refrain from giving a comment. So for today's stream, we need to decide what's the goal. We need to decide on a goal for today's stream. We have about 2 hours and a half to implement. We could finish the lava to make it flowing, to make the lava flowing. We could do that. We could make the lava flow. We could add the water, and we could have to be able to throw blocks, to have item drops, That's something else we can do as well. We could have item drops. Like this. We throw an item, and like this. We could add item drops, because if we add item drops, yo, what's up, Immortal Dev? What's up? If we have item drops, we could also have them on the right hand. We could have them on the right hand if we have item drops. Because, yo, what's up? Hello. Because the Minecraft JSON model files, where are they? They have some extra features that I'm not using. They have some extra features. So if we go in resource, textures, models here, if we look at the, for example, the cube, if we look at the cube, or if we, no, grass block. If we look at the grass block, look at how it... I'm in the wrong folder, I think. Yeah, I'm in the wrong folder. I should be here. Grass block. Now. How long till you make that Minecraft clone? I don't know. Studying in Germany or in Bulgaria? I don't know how it's in Germany, so I cannot give opinion. Not if would just love to get professional opinion. Dude, don't worry about it. Just even if you make the wrong choice, you can always change to somewhere else. I had there was a student in my university that tried the first year in Bulgaria. He was really disappointed, and he like dropped out, moved, and he transferred to outside of Bulgaria. Like, you can always move if you don't like it. Fix culling. Oh yeah, we can do culling as well. But here, for item drops, look at how JSON files have this parent, just a block. Are you talking about yourself by any means? What do you mean? Look at how it has a parent that is a block. And if we look at the block, it doesn't have any information on what to render. The only information it has, you'll see. But where it is? Here. Block. Where is the block JSON? Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is what Minecraft uses for item drops and for handling in the third person right hand. This is all the information we need. So I could use this information to have item drops and to have items in my hand. Because look at how it tells the game that it should be scaled down or that it should be rotated. Like, this is very interesting. Or first person left hand, first person right hand. I could use this information to render the mesh that I'm already rendering, but in my hand. Like I could start using this information. Because right now I don't have a right hand and I cannot drop items. Which, if I think about it, why would I need that? Like, what would that help me? There aren't much positives. It's just like to flex. It's just to flex. We don't need to worry about that. It's much cooler if we focus on the fluids. I think it's better if we focus on fluids. So, okay, we could add the water and make the water and the lava flow. That's what we could do. Make the water and the lava flow. That's something we could do. What's the main goal? The main goal is to learn. That's the main goal. To learn as much as I can. Yeah, so I think fluids is... Oh, and the culling as well. That's something else we could fix, is the culling. But it's not lagging that much, so it's fine. So priority is fluids. That's a priority. The culling, it's not a priority. It's fine. The game is running. It's not lagging. And I'm the only one playing it. So it's fine. Here we have culling. It's only for the lava that we don't, but it's fine. Let's not overly optimize and complicate everything. Yeah, I've decided we'll focus on the fluids. We'll do mob system. We have mob system in the Java clone. I'm not interested right now in mob system, but we'll probably add it in some point. At some point, we'll probably add it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, to add fluids. Let's add the water. Let's add the water. And let's actually... where are the resources? Here. And let's remove the old texture packs. No, no, man, don't. Chill. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let's remove the Fateful texture pack. Yeah, let's remove it. And so that we can look at the Git. Yeah, we moved to Fateful. We moved using trailer texture pack. Just so we can move on. Yeah, let's add water now. Let's add water. Just like we added lava, and we'll make them fluid. We'll make them move around. Can I say enchantment table? It doesn't have the book. Let me think about it. Yeah, we just need to copy what we did with the lava. So blocks, where's the lava? Here. Let's copy it. Paste it. This will be water. Water default will be 7 layers. And you have distortion effects. What do you mean distortion effect? You ignore or don't see my question about 3D models. It's the second option. It's the second option. Lava block, lava height. I need to copy all of these JSON files and change them to be for the water. Copy. Let's copy paste them here. This is water. This is water. Like when you go under lava, it makes it harder to see under lava and not clear. Don't worry about it. It's not a priority. We are far away from that. Okay, we have the water. Let's actually move it here. Now it should be somewhere here. Yeah, this is it. Water block. And what texture are we using? What texture are we using? This is not here. Yeah, here, block, water. Water still is what we're using. Water still. Water still. This is water still. And what else do we need to do? We need to copy this part. We need to copy this part here. No collision boxes. Let's remove it actually. Let's remove it. Fluids do not need collision boxes for now. For now. Here, this is water. This is water, and we generate the mesh the same way we do for lava. A stream mod. And here this should be water block, and this water height. Perfect. And we need to add the water ID. Water, and we need to connect it with the water tag. Water, that's it. Now we should have water, and it should be animated. Wait, you can put the GIF as a texture? What do you mean? Use Java, bro. What's this? JSON model. Oh. Wait, what's the issue? I've made some kind of a mistake. Water still. There's somewhere a mistake, but I don't know where. Let's run it in debug mode so we get extra info. The model name is blank. No model name. Block model. It cannot find that model name. And for where is it looking at? Let's look at the stack. Size 0. Let's look at the call stack. Generate mesh, and this is for just a regular block. Oh, I get it. Yeah. I got it. Yeah. No, it's fine, guys. It's fine. I forgot one step. In the block factory, we need to actually connect the ID with the class, and that's it. Now we should have water. I'm not seeing. This is the water, but oh, it doesn't have coloring. Yeah, water has colors. We need to color it just like we color everything. Oh, does it have a tint index? Oh, tint index. But we can just color the whole block. What color should the water be? Minecraft watercolor. What should the watercolor be? I have no idea what the color should be. Appearance, Java edition. Yeah, but I know it's blue, but what kind of blue? Red? Red water. Okay, let's do red water. You convinced me. Let's do red water. Water. Generate mesh. Color overlay, vector 4 color overlay equals what should it be? Hello, what's up? And now it should have red color. I think it's 50. Okay, 50. 5, 6, 7 FF. So you're saying it's this blue color. Okay, we'll use it. But let's see. It doesn't look that good. What? It's like in Terraria, the blood moon. It's like in Terraria, the blood moon. Yeah, that's the water. That's the water. There aren't water physics, like it's in development, like this is not a finished game. What did you expect coming in a developer stream? Yeah, redstone water. Yeah, this will be the new thumbnail. This will be the new thumbnail. Nether Halloween update. Yeah, I'll change the texture to be this one. Yeah, I changed the thumbnail. Now it's the Red Sea one. Evil water. New game Minecraft remaster. Yeah, what if we put it in here? What if we put it here? Like red water. Yo, let's change the lava with the water. Yeah, let's go in the biomes and change it. So this is in get terrain, and in the nether, where's the nether? Here's the nether. Let's change it to be water, our red water. You make Minecraft remaster games? Yeah, this is the water in the nether. Yeah, I could use this thumbnail as well. We have so many thumbnail options. But it has better contrast in the planes. It has better contrast in the planes. 500 thumbnail. And we have the lava as well. We have the lava. So what if we replace it with lava? Looks really nice. I could swim. Looks cool. Gonna run out of creative inventory soon. Yeah, we need a scroll bar here. We will need a scroll bar. Okay, let's change the water now to be back to blue water. Let's change it to be blue. Don't they use some kind of texture? Don't they use some kind of a texture? Where is the water? Here, generate mesh, and now let's do the actual color. Where is it? Here, this is it. 86 divided by 255, and this divided by 255, and this is just 1. So this number for the red, and this number for the green, and just 1 for the blue. 1 for the blue. Don't use like a biome gradient for water as well? Well, for the foliage and for the grass, they have separate textures that I'm actually using. Foliage and the grass one, these ones. Like ignore this red dot, this is for the nether. But this is what they used. And I cannot use this for the water because it's green. And I don't know what they use for the water. I color them in the code. They're usually grayscale. Yeah, this is the water. And it's opaque. It's not transparent. It's opaque. Yeah, maybe we should focus now on making it transparent. Maybe we should focus on making it transparent. By application. Yeah, don't stay up late. Just go to bed. Ignore the stream. Like, have a good rest. That's the most important part. Everybody should prioritize is sleep. Like, I sleep 8 hours every day. No matter what happens, I prioritize the sleeping. Because if you don't have proper sleep, then you cannot... it's difficult to manage and to be at 100%. So let's make the fluids semi-transparent. And is the lava transparent as well? Is the lava transparent as well? It's not transparent. It's just the water. It's just what somebody told me the lava was transparent and I believed him. So the lava is not transparent. What is that thumbnail? You missed it. You missed it. Yo, a lighting. Yeah, that's the water. Let's make it transparent. Let's make the water transparent. No, it's not transparent if you get into it. It's cursed if you get into it. Like, it's awful if you get into it. And here, look at it. You have a float. Imagine if you have a wave of water. A wave coming at you like this. Why are the textures not HD? They are 16 by 16. That's the texture pack I just downloaded. Lava isn't transparent, it's just the fog effect when you're inside it. Ah, when you're inside it. Ah, I get it. Let's try to make the water transparent, which will be very difficult actually. This will be very difficult to do. Making the water transparent. It will be very difficult. Aren't you culling blocks? I'm culling them, but I'm culling... not all of them get culled because of the code. I need to make changes in the code. Just the water is not culled. The lava is not culled. The lava is not culling as well. And the grass block is not culling as well. It will be a simple fix, but I am procrastinating on it. I'm prioritizing other more important features. Bro, it's not just lowering opacity. Like, trust me, it's not. You'll see. You'll see. It's not just lowering opacity. You'll see. Just lower opacity. Oh, you're far from the truth, man. You're far away from the truth. Add water. I'll show you. I'll show you. Let's make the water transparent. We need blending enabled for the water. And actually, let's see how they do it in Minecraft. I'm scared what's gonna happen. You'll see, you'll see. Yeah, let's close this. Load settings. And then this, and then launch. Okay, let's start Minecraft here. Let's start this version. We need to see how they handle the water. We need to enable blending of colors. We need blending of colors for the transparency because I've disabled it. I've disabled blending. Yeah, here I've disabled it. So now if I enable it, you'll see what happens. We need to order all of the draw calls, which will be very annoying. It will be very annoying. Yeah, this is what we get. Yeah, now water is transparent, but it has issues because of the blending of colors. Like, that's what I meant. It's not just lowering opacity, because it has semi-transparent. It's semi-transparent, which is difficult to handle. I need to order the draw calls. I need to order the draw calls for semi-transparency. Don't worry about it, Mr. Lerp. It's just because of the face article. Bro, it's not because of the culling. We can easily kill the faces. It's not just the culling. Like, we can easily we can easily solve the culling. But it will still be like this. It will still be like this. Okay, let's fix the culling. Okay. Okay, let's fix the culling. Where should the fix for the culling be? Where should the culling be? Let's go in subchunk. Oh yeah, in the method, I had a method that checks if we should draw the face. And here I just check if it's the cube JSON as a parent. Is see-through? Okay, let's make the water see-through. Yeah, let's have the water be see-through. Let's just do that. Where's the water? We'll copy the glass here, this see-through. Let's set the water to be see-through as well. Where's the water? Here it is. And let's test it now. Now we should have culling. The water, I mean. Let's go back. Yeah, no, the water, does it have it? Oh, it's not culling because it's the same type, I think. Let me think about it. Subchunk, and let's see what the issue is. Should draw face. If the neighbor is see-through, oh no, that's different. This is different. What noise do you use for terrain generation? Just put a noise. I'm not using 3D noise. Let me think about it. I should draw the face if the neighbor is different. Oh, I get it. No. Here, let's do if neighbor block. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. If the neighbor is not a cube, I kill it. No, if it's a cube, I don't draw it. If it's not a cube, I don't draw it. Yeah, let's do like with the glass. Water. Yeah, let's do it like this. This should work. And let's go back. And now it's getting culled. Look at it. Now it's culling perfectly. Just like you guys told me. Just cull the water and it will be fine. And it's not. It's still not fine because of the draw order. Like it needs to be, the order of the drawing needs to be perfect. Like that's why it's still like this. It's not completely finished. But at least we're culling it. Set up draw order. Yeah, we have to set up the draw order. Every frame, they have to be ordered depending on where the player is. Where the edges of the nether blocks connecting to the overworld biome and has a blue tint over the edges because I enabled blending of colors. And that's why it has this part. I have enabled blending. If I disable blending of colors, this gets fixed. But for now, I'm just ignoring this. My focus is on the water. I want to solve the water. To have the water be transparent like it is now, but to fix the bug here. Can you change the texture so implement a resource pack system? Yes, I have resource pack system. And we're using a texture pack. This is a texture pack. Yo, even the lava has transparency to it. Oh, it's the sides. Wait, why are the sides transparent like this? Oh, it's the ambient occlusion. Yo, I figured it out. And so here, this is because of the ambient occlusion. I'm changing the alpha as well. However, water falling. Oh, I get it, man. I was wondering why it was like that. It's because of the ambient occlusion. Yeah, let's go to the template. Here, ambient values. When I multiply it. Let me think about it. Yeah, here in the current color, the alpha needs to be 1, which is the W. Needs to be always 1. Yeah, now ambient occlusion is fine. Yeah, now ambient occlusion is perfect. And now lava is not transparent down here. Like that was very weird how lava was transparent just down here. It was because of the ambient occlusion. Yeah, that was very weird. Yeah, look at it how you can see through here. That's because of the ordering. First, this block was drawn and then this was drawn. It should be the opposite. First, this should be drawn and then this water should be drawn. This water should be drawn last. Like the order is messed up. Liquids and portal. Oh, let's see the portal. The portal should have transparency. No, portal is not transparent for some reason. Maybe it's because of the texture pack. It's not transparent. Should add structure like a village. We have already structures. Every tree is a structure. Every tree is a structure. Portal is not transparent because you have always set the alpha to 1. Yo, wait a minute. But then why is the water transparent? Then why is the water transparent? Yo, but you're right. You're right. It shouldn't be always 1. We are adding water. We're adding water. Colors. Current phase. Let's do here float previous alpha. W. And here previous alpha. Let's preserve the alpha. No, it shouldn't be the color overlay. Yeah, let's get the portal now. The portal is still not transparent. It's maybe the texture pack. Most likely it's the texture pack. Nether portal. Resources, textures, Nether portal. And let's see the alpha of the texture pack. What's the alpha? The alpha is the max. The alpha is the max. Oh, yeah. It's not a problem if I set the alpha to 1. It's absolutely not a problem because we multiply it. Here we multiply it with the vertex color. It's not an issue if it's 1. It's fine. It's completely fine. Yeah, we need to fix the water. Let's look at how Minecraft does it. How Minecraft handles it. One solution is to... Minecraft uses separate shader for the fluids and for the terrain, nice. One solution is to order the chunks. Because I've watched the videos of low-level game dev. Low-level game dev. And he talked about it in his video on how to make a Minecraft clone. Yeah, how to make Minecraft in C++. And he talked about it, how it's not that big of a deal to order each frame, all the chunks. He talked about it. Yeah, the water. He has some kind of a shader for the water. But I think he said he... Oh yeah, and he has first time culling to get more FPS. We don't have first time culling. You sound exactly like him. Yeah, here he gets the chunk data. Every non-native speaker sounds the same. Yeah, no. First and will be easy, it's just maths. Yeah, it's just maths, but I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math. Yeah, fast noise. I need to use a different Perlin noise. I need to use fast noise because I think I'm using a slower one. But here he has an X. Maybe he says to not use this. Density. Oh yeah, here he talks about terrain generation. Oh, here for how he saves the chunks. That's interesting. Yo, so he saves every chunk in a separate file. When I did save system for Java, I just saved the block differences. I didn't save everything. I just saved what's different because you can generate it through the Perlin noise every time. Why is he saving chunk? I don't know. Oh, here he talks about greedy meshing. Look at greedy meshing. I will never use greedy meshing. And Minecraft doesn't use greedy meshing as well. Here's some kind of a profiler. And he's an absolute chat. When he did a face reveal, I was very surprised. He's an actual chat. He probably trains. Here he doesn't talk about it for how to render. Are you going to achieve? I don't know what this is. Greedy meshing is good for clouds. Oh, for clouds. They don't even use it for clouds. Greedy meshing. They don't even use it for clouds. Greedy meshing now in my clone. Weather clear and time set day. And let's okay, here they do the water like, yeah, I have the same animation. They do the water like perfectly. There are no issues. Let's look at the draw calls. Are you going to try and achieve abstraction? I don't understand your question. Let's make a screenshot. Also, you should add the player. What's the name of the low-level programming series? It's just low-level game dev. Let's make a screenshot and let's look at it in RenderDoc. And let's see what they do with the draw calls. This is I'm extremely curious on how they do it. When do they actually render the water and what's the order? Yeah, look at it how they just draw the terrain. They ignore the water. They ignore the water. And probably they just order the chunks with water. They don't need to order all of the draw calls. Yeah, look at it, how we're almost at the end. We're almost at the end here, and we haven't rendered anything with semi-transparency. This is very insightful. And now let's see, where is the water? Oh, this is rendering probably mobs. And here what's it rendering? Oh, now it's doing the water. And it's doing it on a separate frame buffer. Yeah, this is the water. And they're drawing the furthest water away from us. Yeah, they're rendering it. They're ordering it. But just the ones, yeah, they're doing it separately. First they draw the whole terrain and then the water. And the water itself, they order it based on the player position, the distance from the player. Based on the distance from the player. And look how here they have the ice as well. Here they have the ice as well. That's very interesting. And they combine all of it. And they combine all of it. And it's done. What about lava? Lava is not transparent in the my texture pack, but if it's semi-transparent, it will be easy. So how should we handle this, is what I'm wondering. Because right now, I go over every chunk and I generate a model. I generate a model and I render that model. I would need extra models. I need need to leave the stream. Okay, no problem. Nice to have a chat. Thank you for being here and making us company. No matter for how long. Even if you guys are here just for 30 seconds, it's completely fine. See you next time. I'll go and do my stream a little later today. What do you mean I'll do my stream? Okay, let me think about it. So every sub chunk for now in my clone has a model. Every sub chunk has a model. I'm not leaving, man. I'm here. I'm not leaving. But if you are leaving, I'm not stopping you. But I'm still here. The stream is not even half the time done. Nobody has baited you. Who has baited you, man? Nobody's baiting you, man. Yeah, here I have a model that has the whole chunk. I have a model. And the problem is this model has both the transparent blocks and the opaque blocks. It has both of them. And that's a problem because in Minecraft they separate it. So I need a way to disable water in game. I need a way to disable water. I need to be able to do that in some way, to disable water. So I will need two models. I need opaque model and transparent model. I need two models. That's what I mean. Because a model, this is a model. One draw call is one model. Where is it? Here. If we highlight a draw call, this draw call is highlighted. It's currently highlighted. And if we go the wireframe, this is one model. This is one model, one subchunk model. We can fly around here and look at it. And this is one model. This is it. In my game here, it's this. Where is it? This is it. Subchunk model. This model is this. It's the same thing. Oh, this is render doc. It was fun talking to you all, but I'm gonna go to sleep now. Thanks for accepting my... no problem, man. Thanks for the yeah. Thank you for being here, man. And we need to separate them. So my idea is here to have one subchunk to have two models. So here to have to rename this to be opaque model. Rename opaque model. And this will be transparent model, semi-transparent. This is semi-transparent model. And let's see if it runs now. Let's see if it still runs. But we'll need to have two models. Yeah, it's still running. And we'll separate the water to be in just that place. So let's even add another property of is semi-transparent, whether it's semi-transparent or not. Let's add another property. So inside of the block here, we have see-through, we need semi-transparent. Transparent. It's semi-transparent. Could we make it based on the texture? What do you mean? Why does the texture look like that? What do you mean? We're using a texture pack. Here we need to update the copy constructor. Semi-transparent. And actually let's remove see-through. Let's remove see-through. Like we don't need this. We don't need this. Remind me to summarize stream. Oh, okay, let's summarize stream. Remind me to summarize stream. Yeah, okay, let's do a summary. For everybody that just joined. And I'll tell you what the goal is. Yeah, the semi-transparent ones will render them in the new model. Okay, so let's... Bro, read his own. What did we do? We first, at the start of the stream, we experimented with different textures because we have support for texture packs. And I decided every stream to use a new texture pack because it will be interesting if we have new one every time. And we first experimented with this one, Prime HD texture pack, because it has shaders, but it was a free one and it was missing the redstone. It was missing some blocks. And so we ignored it and we landed on this one, trailer version, which should make Minecraft look just like in the trailers. And so we switched to this texture pack. And here we are using it, which looks a lot like the... bare bones texture pack. Also, what else we did is we added the water, and a viewer suggested to make it red because it was grayscaled. We needed a color, and that's why the thumbnail is red water. And after that, we changed it to be blue. Now it's blue. And we also made it culling, support for culling. So if we go inside of it, we don't see the blocks. It's fully, they're fully gone. This is for optimization. But now we have a problem because this water is semi-transparent. It's not fully transparent. Why is that a problem? If it's fully transparent, it's perfect. If it's fully transparent, we have no issues with transparency. But if it's semi-transparent like the water, we have an issue. Look at how here we're missing the blocks behind it. Because here it's important the draw order. We saw in Minecraft here, we saw how Minecraft does it. They solve this problem by first drawing the whole terrain. They first draw the whole terrain. Look at it, there's still no water here. There should be water. And here is the water. And it's missing. Because they first draw the whole terrain. And then they create the water separately. Look at how they create the water. And they draw the water depending on the distance from the player. Look at how first the farthest water gets rendered. And lastly, the water that's closest to the player. And then they combine both. And that's how they get water. And we're not doing that. And that's why in my game, water looks like this. That's why in my game, water has a problem. And that's what we're currently doing. That's the current goal. The current goal is to do the same in my world. And so my idea was to separate, to have every sub-chunk to have two models. One for opaque blocks, these blocks, and another for semi-transparent blocks like the water. So we can test this if we're able to disable and enable the water. That will be our test if it works. Why not just check if it's exposed to air, and if it's, then don't change anything, but it's not exposed to air, then make those sides transparent? I don't get what you mean. And yeah, that's the idea. That's basically the summary and the idea. Yeah, thank you for my message. It does not work like that, I believe. Don't worry about it. We started on a goal, we're going to see it through. Don't worry about it. When I wrote Twitch, Minecraft trailer version, C++ works sadly. My idea is to have a property if it's semi-transparent. Yes, he already recalls faces. It looks like it doesn't because of the issue he described. My idea is the water will have this semi-transparent property. By default, it will be false. By default, it will be false. This semi-transparent property. We'll boil the water in nether. Let's remove, let me think about it. Is see-through? Is semi-transparent this should be. Is, think about it. Where are we using it actually? Because I need to remove it in two places. Okay, let's leave it actually. Let's leave it. The see-through part, and let's use the semi-transparent part. Afterwards, I'll remove the see-through. If it's semi-transparent. Like this. And where do we give it a default value? Don't we have some kind of a constructor? Oh yeah, it should be when we're reading the blocks. Yeah, I get it, I get it. Where is the semi-transparent? This is it, young. And water, let's have the water be semi-transparent. And this see-through property will remove it at some point, but not now. Not now. And let's actually use this property when we read the JSON files. Where do we load them? Load block file, we load them here. Is see-through. Is semi-transparent. Is semi-transparent. Semi-transparent. And if it's not semi-transparent, by default it will be false. And that's how we'll be able to catch the water and all the other semi-transparent blocks. That's how we'll be able to catch and order them. So let me think about it. We need to separate them. So we need to go where we generate the model. Where do we generate the model? We generate it here. We generate it here. And we need to duplicate these ones. We need to duplicate these arrays. Once for the one time for the opaque blocks and another time for the semi-transparent blocks. Do you use thread pool? No, I don't use a thread pool. Everything runs on a single frame, on the main thread. On a single thread. Godwin, you'll get obliterated. Okay, you're getting obliterated. You got obliterated, Godwin. You got obliterated. Okay, so let me think about this. I want actually to have all of this inside of a structure. I don't want to be copy pasting it so many times. I want this to be in some kind of a structure. I'll get stream mod next. I think now you should be upgraded. Instead of just getting Discord mod. Yeah, now you should be upgraded. Where did the music go? It's just very long. Bro, who spammed mod? Get this guy. Yeah, let's move all of this inside of a structure. Let's move all of this inside of a structure. Because we need to copy paste it 2 times, and I don't want to do that. And we could abstract it a little bit. And what should we call it? What should we call it? Subchunk must be a massive class. It's average. It's average. Let me think about it. What should that structure be called? Structure, and here it should handle all of this. This is for generating a model context. Let's just call it model context, because I don't want to handle it so many times. And generate, generate model. I can ask you, do you use Obsidian? Yes. How do you stay organized? I do not stay organized. Model context. Model context. I don't remember the day I asked you to chat to track 1 month. I don't remember the day I asked you to chat to track 1 month. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's remove all of this. So, where did we use them? We gave them here. We need also this data. Curl face, ambient occlusion, and local block position. You told me to ask you after 1 month, but I don't remember since when. I don't remember also. I don't remember also. Just join the Discord, don't worry about it. Just join the Discord. Click the pink. Oh, there's no pink message. Yeah, click the pin messaged. You have a couple of places that you have to change, but are essentially just using the block JSON name files to create some code to automatically handle that. I cannot, because we have classes for blocks with block state. I cannot. Okay, here let's have opaque. Where is it? The model context. Here. This is opaque model context. This is the opaque one. And here we generated for the opaque one. We generated for the opaque one. And as a reference to give it, do you know C++ auto keyword? I use it. Do you have a good way to understand it? What do you mean? You if you know what it does, like it's like here instead of biome, I could just put auto and that's it. And you wouldn't know what this is. It's just an auto. I use it for iterators because iterators have an annoying type to type out. It just saves time, but it's a good practice to not use it just so you know what the actual type is. But if you know what the actual type is, you can hit out and do not worry about it. Let me think about it. So we have the opaque model context, and I need to create a method to generate a mesh. Create a method to generate a mesh. Yeah, let's move all of this inside of the structure. Yeah, to generate the mesh. Here, opaque model context, generate mesh. Here we'll generate a mesh. I'm abstracting this away because we need to do it 2 times. Once for the water and once for the terrain. We need to do it 2 times. So here let's add this method. So it's a void generate mesh, or actually it should return a mesh. Or here to take as a reference mesh. Like to take as a reference. Oh, what are the options? Should I take as a reference and change it, or should I just return a mesh? I don't know what are the positives and negatives. I guess write games without abandon. Just don't abandon them. The solution is very simple, but it's difficult to do. No, this is my 5th or 6th Minecraft clone. I've abandoned the same project and started it over. Like I've just been doing it for more than a year. Like this project is 4 or 5 weeks old. 4 or 5 weeks old. Here, let's just get a mesh. Let's return the mesh like this. Let's just return the mesh like this. Here, it's up to here. Okay. And this is the mesh. This is the mesh. Let's rename it. Subchunk mesh. Let's rename it. S subchunk mesh. Rename it to mesh. Mesh. Oh, come on. I didn't do the global. And so what now? We returned the Discord has been quite lively for the past few days. Okay. Let's return mesh. Yeah, let's return the mesh. And that's it. That's it. What else? What else? Let's actually use it. Let's actually use it. So when we generate the model, here, we generate the model mesh. Mesh subchunk mesh equals this. We generate the mesh and we actually use it. How was water being going? We are still not done with the water. This should be the opaque mesh. Here opaque mesh, and here opaque mesh, like this. And here when we generate the mesh, we had a return statement, I think, here, the max indices. Let's actually do a boolean. Boolean is how should I call this boolean? This boolean checks if there are any vertices, or like yeah, vertices count. Get vertices count. This will be inline return positions size. And so here, let me think about it. If oh no, this is a boolean, I think. Yeah. Has vertices. And if the size is greater than 0. And here, if the opaque model context, or it should be mesh context actually, but it's fine. If it has vertices, we actually will generate the mesh and update all the info. Water blocks, sunlight. You can just render top water blocks. When you're beneath water, use shader. Okay, fine. Sure. Let's test if all of this works, but we need to update the block function for generating mesh. We need to update it to get, and let's actually change it. Let's actually change, where's the subchunk? Header file, where's the subchunk? Here. Let's rename this to be mesh context. It's mesh context. It's much better like that. And let's go to generate model. And here let's rename it to opaque mesh context. Mesh context. And now in the blocks, when we generate the mesh, here we'll be getting the reference to the reference to, what is it, to subchunk mesh context reference mesh context, like that. I use Vim extension. I'm just using I'm using the Raylip meshes. Raylip mesh, Raylip model, and they work for me in 3D as well. I haven't enabled any fancy plugins, extensions, etc. Let's go to this function where we have local block. And here, let's change it to mesh context. And we need to update all of this as well. We need to update this to come from the mesh context. This will be a bit annoying. Let me think about it. Let me think about, wait a minute. Here, cube mesh, wait a minute. Cube mesh pool data, okay, yeah, we can simplify it. We can cube mesh pool data should have mesh context as well. And we will not need to do all of this. It will be automated. But let me think about it. Cube mesh pool. And inside of the data, sure. Here, we just need from subchunk mesh context. Mesh context. We just need this. And we'll remove this. We'll remove this, but now inside of here we need to update some methods. Here, let's just have a clear method for it. Here, let's also have a clear method. Void clear. Positions clear. Let's just copy all of this. Yeah, we clear all of this. So here we do mesh context clear. Done. What else? And here we need to input the data. Wait a minute, the mesh template also has it? Does it also have it? The vectors? No, it has it differently. It has it differently, in a different way. Mesh context. No, it's here. Mesh context. Like this, this, and here, this. And it's done. Perfect. And now let's actually use it here. We need, let me think about it. We need a method to combine the data from them. We need a method here which takes in a void append another one const mesh context reference other from the other one inline, maybe, I don't care. And here we want to basically do this, to basically just do this. Here we append from other positions other. Let's just replace it. Cube mesh pull data to other and make it global. And that's it. And that's it. And what else? And now we actually need to use it inside of block, generate mesh, and here mesh context append. We append the cube mesh pull, no, the data. Cube mesh pull data mesh context. We append it, and we don't need all of this. And now it's much cleaner, and it basically does the same thing. But this is so we can have the same logic for the water as well. Let's remove this scope. I don't want this profiler. I don't want this profiler. Just so it's much cleaner. We read from the JSON file. We generate. And if there is nothing, we return. Else, we get the data and we append it. It's much cleaner this way, but... but the issue is we have 99 plus errors because it needs to happen for the other places as well. Yeah, here as well we need to change the definitions. RIP. Is there a faster way to do this? I don't think so. Let me zoom out. Let me do a quick replace. Here, let's copy this part. Let's do edit, find and replace, quick replace. We need to replace with this, and we need to copy from positions up to indices. And paste it here. It's not doing... Oh, come on, man. I literally told it what to do and it didn't want to do it. Copy this. Yeah, it's copying it. Yeah, now it's replacing. They apparently released the Steam machine. Really? Price over 1000? Minecraft just crashed for me? Well, I'm not making actual Minecraft, so it doesn't like ask someone else for help. What's the issue here? Function for generate mesh not found. Yeah, we need to now change it here, the same thing. Can we do the same find and replace? From positions up to indices. I know it's unrated. The stream open while also having Minecraft open. It's a bit of a bummer. And let's replace all of these. Perfect. No. Wait, it didn't replace them. Why? Find and replace, quick replace. Yeah, it changed it. Oh, it's just doing the find, it's not doing the replace. Yeah, now it works. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Remind me to summarize. Okay, I'll summarize and say what the goal is. Basically, we're trying to have water working. And the problem, we have water, and the problem is it's semi-transparent. And this is how Minecraft does it. They first render the whole terrain, and then they render the water separately. And the order matters as well. It needs to be depending on the distance from the player, and then they combine the both of them. That's how they get water. And that's what we're currently trying to do. We are adding support for semi-transparent blocks. And so that we can have the portal be semi-transparent, the water, if the lava wants to be semi-transparent. So that's kind of the short summary, and the goal is to like implement all of this. That's the quick version. That's the quick version. Here, what it's complaining about? Incompatible. Error type. Don't we have subchunk here? Include. Oh. Let's just have it here as a separate item. New header file. Mesh context. Header. Pragma once. Structure, mesh, context. And let's just move it from the subchunk. Let's move it from the subchunk. And let's have it in the source. Mesh context, CPP. Include mesh context. And let's update the CMake. And what else? Mesh context. We need here we need vector. We need vector. What else do we need? We need array lib. Array math. And we need the methods. Where is the subchunk? Not this. Subchunk. We need all of these methods. And let me think about it. Mesh. Include. Array lib. Header file. Let me think about it. I want some of these functions to be... Some of these functions to move them to the CPP, like generate mesh. Like this. And what else? Inline, yeah, it's fine. And now subchunk, let's remove this and include it. Mesh context, let's include it. And in subchunk CPP, mesh context, where is it? It's fine, it's fine. Inside of block here, include mesh context. And we need to replace subchunk mesh context with just mesh context global, like that. And we need to go to the CPP as well. The same thing. The same thing. And now here we need to copy this. Where do we have the errors? Here. All of this we need to replace. And let's copy this and let's do a quick replace. Let's do a quick replace. Is it doing it? No, it's just doing the first one. It's just doing the first one. There are multiple rows. Let's remove this. Do you linearly interpret what? You have to interpolate something. What? When I'm seeing you videos making Minecraft clone every day on my YouTube feed. Sorry about that. I've been in a bit of a grind. Everybody that has shown interest to dev videos probably has gotten the video. Why are you because maybe some people don't want to see in the recommendations the videos. It's been a while since I used Visual Studio. I think for multiple lines you have to hit the down arrow, I think in the... Oh, okay. It's reference because LERP, okay. He's in your Discord, his traduction said. Okay. Already watching. Already watching. Are there any more errors? This should be it. This should be it. Okay, this last one. Anything else? This. 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 And this should be the final one. Done. Now let's see if there are any errors. Probably there will be, most likely. Here, this, where is this from? Oh, here I need to include it. Include mesh context. Oh, we have gained 5 Discord members. Sim gen is being implemented in bunch should be extracted. Extracted where? Wait a minute. Why does every block have generate mesh itself? Can't I have this method be somewhere else, like you're saying, like Mr. Kyle is saying, to extract the generate method somewhere else, and that method to take in a block instead? Like to do it in the subchunk. In the subchunk to have generate mesh. Like for a block. Generate mesh for a block. Oh my god, I may be the very stupid. But we already have it like this. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, here we need mesh context as well in the item slot. Where are we? Is this CPP? Yeah, no. This is where item slot. Here, let's add include mesh context. Mesh context. And here we need a mesh context. Mesh context. And we remove this, and here we need to give it as an argument. Mesh context. Man, I shouldn't have let block handle generate mesh. That was very stupid. That was very stupid, man. That was very stupid. But it's not that big of a deal. The mesh will be mesh equals mesh context generate mesh, and let's remove this. and we upload it and use it. And let's remove all of this as well. Now it's a lot cleaner. What else? Generate mesh. Here. What's the issue here? Cannot convert argument from mesh context. Oh, it should be like this. I don't need to give it pointer to it. Okay, now it should be like before. And is this in release? Hopefully not. Oh, this is in release and it's a bit slower, I think. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Okay, fine. Let's do a commit. Let's do a commit. What would this commit be called? What did we do? We moved create mesh context structure that has mesh creation data. That's it. So now we can easily have the semi-transparent model. Think you set a limit on your invite link because I just checked and it has expired. There shouldn't be limit, but which link from all of them? The pin one. Yeah, invite invalid. Expired, not have permission. And that's a bummer. I'll make a new one. I'll make a new invite. Thank you for letting me know. This invite should work. Unpin message. And yeah, that invite invalid. It's invalid again. That's weird. Invite to server. Copy. Edit. Oh, it has a limit. Yeah, it has a limit. Generate new link. Copy. Okay, this one should use. Yeah, now it works. Yeah, now it's fine. Now it's fine. And I'll update the streamer bot actions. I updated the Discord link. And this one as well. And let's test it. And it's the right one. Okay, it's fine. Now it's fine. And pin message. And now message is pinned. What's your plan if you have the final build? What do you mean final build? What does that look like? What does that look like? Let me think about it. Subchunks. Now we still have a single model for all of the subchunks. We need now models for semi-transparent blocks as well. I assume he means like when you finish the project. No, let's focus on this. Let's not get distracted because we're very close. Let me think about it. We need here, when we generate model, we need context for semi-transparent mesh. Semi-transparent mesh context. Semi-transparent mesh context. Now that it's abstracted away, we can easily reuse it. So for the block itself, here when we generate the mesh, we need to decide which context are we giving it. So if current block is semi-transparent, if it's semi-transparent, else we add it to the opaque context. If it's semi-transparent, we add it to the semi-transparent mesh context. So, and now here we create the models. Here we create the models. We copy the same logic, but here this is for the semi-transparent. Here is for the semi-transparent. This is the this is just mesh. 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 And what else? What else? Maybe it should have a different shader, maybe. But I'll leave it as it is. But let me think about it. And for cleaning up, we also need to make some changes in the destructor. Because we unload models, here we need to unload the semi-transparent model as well, because we'll get another memory leak. And now let's only draw. Now when we draw, where do we draw? Draw here. Here where we draw. Yeah, we're drawing only the opaque model. Now we shouldn't see the water. Now we should only see the opaque terrain. Yeah, now what happened? Oh, we are unloading mesh that we shouldn't be unloading. And how should I handle this? If semi-transparent model vertices mesh count or meshes, the first one, vertices, do we have size or length or how to check how many vertices there are, or like if the mesh is correct? Vertex count. If vertex count is more than 0, like this, because sometimes we are unloading a model that doesn't exist. Because it meshes is a null pointer. Okay. If meshes is not null pointer, can I do this? Okay, for hey, come on, man. Unload mesh vertices null pointer. Okay, and if semi-transparent model meshes, the first one, vertices, is not null pointer. Is model valid? I know of that method, but it didn't work for me every time. I've tried it before and it didn't work every time before. Now text coordinates. So I have vertices, I don't have text coordinates. Oh, maybe... No, that's kind of weird actually. Okay, let's do this model valid. Hopefully it works. If is model valid. And here the semi-transparent model. If it's valid, then we unload it. Is everything fine? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Even if is model valid, still has the same issue. Vertices, what's the issue? And VBO, yeah, access violation. Vertex position buffer not uploaded to GPU. We're unloading it when we shouldn't be. Yo, what's up? What's up? This is the only thing stopping us. Let's just make a simple flag. boolean generated semi-transparent model. And when we generate model, well, let me think about it. But how did the other one not have any problems? The other one didn't have problems. Where do we handle it? Yeah, when we unload the opaque one, it had no issues. Let me actually, we can, instead of for the model, we can do the mesh as well. If is mesh valid, can we do mesh? No. Mesh. We don't have for the mesh. Yeah, let's do let's use flag. Let's use a flag. Generate model. And here when we generate it, where is it? Here. Equals true. And at the start, it will be false. At the start, it's false. And in unloading, if generated semi-transparent model, then to unload it. We can just do this. We need a temporary fix so that we can move on. I don't want to be stuck on problems for too long. And yeah, the water is separated, but why it's rendering? And unload mesh again, but where? We need to use the call stack. Where, the destruction here, the destructor. So this has been true. This has been true, but and it's trying to unload it. And here, exception, unload vertex buffer. That's a bit of a bummer. And there is something very weird. There is something very weird because it was drawing the water and it shouldn't be drawing the water. I've set it to only draw these opaque blocks. Just these opaque blocks. That's very weird. Actually, that's very weird. Generate model. And here, if the block is semi-transparent, we generate the mesh using semi-transparent mesh context. Else is the opaque mesh context. And here, where are the contexts? Here they are. So, what's the issue? And here, we use the semi-transparent. Oh, but which model? We use the opaque model. Oh. Oh, money. Semi-transparent model. Oh, come on, man. Why is it always some kind of a stupid mistake from me? Why is it always such a stupid mistake, man? Extremely stupid mistake from my part. We are in release. What's the issue? What's the issue? Upload mesh. Yeah, we're uploading the right mesh. And it has vertices. We're using the mesh, the right texture, shader. What libs do you use? Just Raylib. I just used Raylib. In the upload mesh. Should be extracted too to help avoid that. Also, you shouldn't need that boolean flag anymore, right? And you should always unload And that normal. Okay, the water is gone. Okay, it's fine. Oh, the materials. Oh, the materials. Oh, because I'm using the same ones. It's the materials. It's the materials. Yeah, it's the materials. It's the materials. Here, the material. Yeah, materials. But I'm using this texture, so it has unloaded it. It gives me a reference to it. I'm using the same one, and maybe I've unloaded it. Wait a minute. Why do I need two models? Why not just one model with two meshes? Wait a minute. Oh, but then how would I draw just one of the mesh? How would I just draw one mesh from the model? And then... yeah, let's see draw model. Draw model, what does it do? It takes model, position, rotation, scale, and what does it do? It goes over the meshes and it draws all the meshes. It draws all the meshes. Interesting. I could do the same, maybe? Question mark. I should be able to use two models. I should be able to use that. Generated model. Do I use this? Generated model false. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. The problem is with unloading, and particularly when we unload the materials, because it's as if we are sharing the same materials, and it's unloading it here one time and here a second time, and the second time it cannot unload it a second time. It just gives an error in the materials. Yeah, let's try it again. In the unload method, which comment? Which comment? Unload model mesh materials from memory. This function takes care of all model elements for a detailed control over them. Use unload mesh and unload materials. You're a genius. You're a genius. Unload mesh and materials. Unload animation date. Okay. Let's unload here, unload mesh, meshes, the first one, and here we unload the whole model, and let's just try that. Probably this will be enough. No, because here it doesn't have the mesh. If it's if it has the mesh, if it has it, we unload it. Remind me to summarize. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I'll summarize in a second. Let's see if what happens. So okay, let's do a summary. The summary is we are trying to do water. This water. And we need to first draw the whole terrain, and then the water. And then the water, and then to combine them. And right now, I've separated the terrain and mesh. I've separated the opaque terrain and the semi-transparent into separate models. And I'm drawing them separately. The problem is when I have to clear them up, when I unload them, I get some kind of weird errors. That's kind of the summary so far. Here was the issue. Unload mesh. It's struggling with unload mesh. Unload vertex buffer. If generated mesh. If generated model. And this is not null pointer. It's because you unload them and then try to unload them and then try to unload them again before they return. So it's just like unload them and then try and unload them again. Why would I unload them again? If this is not null for the vertex buffers, we unload, but this is null. What's I? Yeah, but they are two different models. They're two different models. Yeah, that's kind of weird. This is the opaque model. This is the opaque model. Does ordering matter for unloading? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Yeah, it's the unloading the issue. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. What are our options? What are our options? Let's remove these materials. Let's remove the materials. And let's see what happens without materials. It looks to be fine without the materials. Yeah, it's completely fine when I remove the materials. And now it's not. Skeleton. Skeleton. I'm not using skeleton data. Yeah, that's very weird. Mesh. Semi-transparent mesh context. Has verse. Are you still gonna add? What do you mean? Upload mesh. Not entirely following along, but I've previously had problems on Windows where remaining garbage data in meshes cause weird crashes and I've had to null it out after unloading. No, I'm not reusing them. I don't reuse them after unloading. I don't reuse them. But before there were zero issues. Let's comment all of this. Let's comment all of this. Let's comment all of this. Let's comment all of this and see if it's still fine. And we'll comment the unloading as well. Yeah, let's comment out the unloading as well. Just to go back in a state without issues. Because we got too much errors to think about. Why are we in bare bones mode? What do you mean? Yeah, now everything should be fine. And at least now we are not rendering the water. Now the water is not rendering. Here if I place it, it's not rendering at all. It's not rendering. This is not bare bones. Is opaque model doing some setup that semi-transparent is not doing? They should be doing the same setup. Now we're just drawing the opaque terrain. And now we want to render the water. It's not bare bones. Now we want to render the water. Now we want to render the water. Here, let's attempt to unload it. Oh, wait a minute. Here, I'm not constructing it. Semi-transparent model. Yeah, we're not constructing it. Yo. Oh my god. Please tell me this was the issue. Please tell me this was the issue. Yeah, now it's fine. Off. Oh, and now let's prepare the water as well. Like this. What are you going to do for lighting? We're not targeting lighting right now. Now is everything fine? Now let's draw the water after the terrain. Let's draw the water after the terrain. Let's draw the water after the terrain. Here for draw, let's have draw semi-transparent. Draw semi-transparent. You no longer need to generate semi-transparent model bow anymore. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Here semi-transparent, and here semi-transparent model. Semi-transparent model. Now we should be drawing the water, but we need to actually use it. Draw. Yeah, here we draw it. Now we need to draw it again, but just the water. Draw the semi-transparent ones. And let's test it. Yes, and now we are drawing the water separately. Thanks to you, I'm now creating my own Minecraft clone that runs in the browser. Yo, look at it. We are not even ordering the water. It's fine like this. But it will have problems in other cases. But for now, it looks fine. For now, it looks fine. We'll have... Here is the only problem. Like when... it's not finished, but for now it does the job. It does the job. But if we have, let's say in this case, like water on top, maybe, like water here, and somewhere the ordering may not be right. Yeah, there. Look at it. There. Look at how we have missing water. That's because of the ordering. Like, it's not finished, but it's... in very weird cases, you would have problems. In some weird cases. I think the site UVs... What do you mean? Yeah, this is water. It's semi-transparent. On water, I think the textures on the sides supposed to be rotated. Oh, the sides. We'll worry about it some other time. We'll worry about it some other time. Since I made the mesh myself, I just copied the snow. I just copied the snow. I'm using the same thing the snow does. And the same mesh. Are you gonna implement this? What do you mean? You're gonna implement water physics. So the sides look like they're flowing down. Ah, to be flowing down. Wait, oh yeah. Now we can easily rotate them in the mesh. So what rotation to put? Where is the water? Out? No. Where is? Blocks, models, and water height 14 here. And I need the side texture, which is up, down, north. These ones I need to rotate. And what was the thing for rotations? I need to look at other meshes. What did had rotations? I think the piston had rotations. Yeah, rotation. It had rotation. You're gonna make water flow down. Hi Petsa, what are you doing? We added water and now we are changing the texture to have rotation. Let's do 90 degrees. Let's do 90 degrees. And now let's test it. And let's see the water. Is it flowing down? It's too transparent, man. It's so opaque. The leaves are from a texture pack. 270, okay, 270. 270. It feels like it's flowing up. Yeah, it do be like that. Oh, maybe this needs to be a different texture, the flow one, to not be the still one. It needs to be flow. It needs to be flow. So here I could put side, and here I can put side, and here water flow, just water flow, and test it out. And now it's flowing. Now it's flowing. But we need to remove the rotation. Now it doesn't need the rotation. And let's test it out. Yeah, now it's flowing down. Doesn't it have MC text? Doesn't it have MC text for the animations? Where is this? Water and water flow. Water flow, let's see the text. No, it doesn't have anything. Doesn't this anyone keep this file editor? No. It doesn't have anything. So for the animation, I'm just looping through the file. I'm just looping through the frames. Why is generation same every time you launch a game? Because I'm not changing the world seed. It stays the same. What? The water is too transparent, man. It doesn't need to be that transparent. It's so transparent, man. Let's remove the nether. Let's remove the nether. Let's remove the nether. Let's remove the nether. Not the nether. No interpolation. No interpolation. Terrain here. Get biome here. Let's remove the nether and return the snow. And for here getting terrain, let's rename this lava level to be fluid. Fluid level. Liquids level. And here we do the same thing like in the nether with the lava. Nether, here this should be lava. And for us in the plains here, we add water. Sea level. Liquid. Yeah, we should be sea level. Why is it here like this? Maybe because it's multiple levels. Oh, wait a minute, does it have culling? Wait, why is it on multiple levels like that? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, yeah, let's use the full block. Let's use the full block. Let me think about it. Block and the water. Yeah, the default. Where's the water? Water, let's do a full block. 8 layers. Let's do a full block. Bro, did you add texture pack to your game? Yes. Yeah, now it's a full block, the water. But still, all the foliage. Here we have foliage here. Hello, I came. Hello, Prosto. Oh, you weren't kidding when you said it's like those. Yeah, it's like the snow layer. Okay, here it's fine, but here we have the trees and everything else. Like we need to remove foliage when there's water. Okay, we need... let's... let me think about it. In the generation of the biome, we need to make a change. What are you working on? Adding water. Pretty interesting world. At least the rendering part is done. Well, let me think about it. If liquid level. Oof, I need to rename this to sea level. Rename sea level. And here we need to check when adding the foliage. We need to do a check. If global Y is above the sea level. He's been working on that for a while. On what? Working on what for a while? And let's spawn this if it's above the sea level. Let's spawn this if it's above the sea level. And now we should just have water. Yeah, now we should have just water here. Yeah, now we have just water. And there we have the snow. Oh, here we don't have the foliage. Why did we lose the foliage there? If it's equal as well. Yeah, equal. Okay, guys. Yeah, I got it. I can figure it out. Don't worry, guys. I can figure it out. I'm joining your Discord. Didn't you already join? Untitled. No, it was United States. Got it wrong. Change that in the water, not the foliage. What do you mean? The water should be on sea level, not below it. But it's working fine. It's working fine. I'll just change the sea level to be lower. Let's make it be 108. It's too high. I think I forgot if I joined. Yeah, now look at it. Now we have snow. There's a few things that I think should be implemented to the Discord. To the Discord. Just right there, I'll see it sometime. Where they leave slabs on the trees. What do you mean? Minecraft sea level is 64. Oh. Is there water under... No water underground. Minecraft has negative vertical coordinates. Can I be stream mod? Why? Why do you want that? And here when we get to the desert, the water stops. Here the water stops. Half as tall as normal if no. Where do you see half as tall? Leaf blocks. We have a tree in water. I want to change the texture. I want the texture back. Yeah, this one. To change it. Blocks faithful. This was block. What was it? Trailer. Let's bring back faithful. And let's run it. Off, I need to scale it. World scale 4. What do you mean once it releases? Yeah, now we have the water. Yo, look at how how it looks. And what about the portal? Oh, it's semi-transparent, the portal. Let's put the portal in the semi-transparent box. Let's put the portal there as well. Where's the water? Where's the water? Yeah, water. Semi-transparent. Let's put the portal there as well. Nether portal. semi-transparent. No, I swapped it for the snow biome. Now we should have the portal. Yeah, Faithful is my favorite texture pack now. Too big. Look at it. The portal is semi-transparent. It's semi-transparent. Is lava transparent here? No, lava is not transparent. And we have the water. Water is takes up too much, maybe. Yeah, this looks cool, man. This will be the new thumbnail. Yeah, but I like the other one. I like the red water one. But this is better. This one is better. Oh yeah, this one should be dirt. Oh, my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. They should be dirt. Let's go to the biomes. And plane. And here, if here it should be grass block, and here it should be dirt. Should be dirt. And now it's dirt. Wait, is it? Should it be dirt? Should it be dirt? Or like sand? Why not sand? Because beach that are water level. Should be sand and gravel. Maybe do sand. Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, but it's pretty cool, man. But look at this. Sure, we have same. I think there's many different blocks that can be under the water. We have semi-transparency, but it doesn't work with the water. It doesn't work with the water. Here, like this. We can notice there it's missing water. And that's because I don't order them. The water should be drawn first and then this. And then this. So it's not fully complete, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Should implement second model for fire. Sure, but fine. Bro, when you went inside the terrain, it was culling the inside face. What do you mean? It's the grass. It's because of the grass. It's just the grass block. Everything else is fine. It's just the grass block. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. Grass doesn't go because I've told it to be ignored. Because here some blocks need to be ignored. Like leaves, they need to be ignored. You should exclude semi-transparent blocks completely when doing ambient occlusion. I'll do it at some point. I'll do it at some point. Don't worry about it. Will you add random plant position offset? It's not a priority. Make cloud 3D. We'll figure it out. Why do you make grass not cool? This wasn't intentional. It happened by mistake. It happened by mistake. Do you prefer use for clouds PNG or mesh? Obviously PNG because it's easier, but I've done mesh as well in the Java clone. No snow particles falling? No. Let's do a summary. And we'll... let's do a summary. And this is the Discord link where I do a ping every time I'm live. To get notified when I go live. But we'll do a summary and end the stream. Let's summarize what happened today. So today we added water. And we made it transparent. And we solved a bug where, because of semi-transparency, it was looking very weird, and now it's not, because first we draw the terrain and then we draw the water. And we still have one issue with when we stack them together, the transparencies, because here you can notice some places water is still missing. That's because I don't order the semi-transparent models, because first I need to draw those waters at the distance and then this. That's why some of them are missing. But for now it's good enough. What else did we do? We tried other texture packs. And we didn't find a cool one. Faithful is the best one. We'll think when we'll add particles. I'm not sure. Yeah, nuclear fusion is... yeah, we did it yesterday. Yeah, and that was it, guys, for the stream. I'm gonna add waterfalls. No, that's it for today, guys. Like, the limit is 3 hours and we're done with the water. Maybe for next time we'll do fluids, like to continue to flow outwards, just like the snow, I'm thinking. So that's it, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and bye, guys. Like, that will be it for today. Bye, guys. Yeah, bye, guys. Bye to Warcraft. Yeah, streaming is ending. Bye, guys.